But warm welcome to you, Deepa. Thank you so much for coming for this wisdom talk. Most people, I think, on this talk would know you, but I think for me, I would just introduce you. I see you as as from our generation, one of the most outlying path breakers who've been around, following their heart's calling, radically trusting the universe. And so I'm really curious to have this conversation with you. So, firstly, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you to everybody who's been waiting and is on this call.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, Deepa, hamara tradition is always the first question that we begin with is what is wisdom? And I've been asked to stick to the format to say what is wisdom. And you having gone through so much, having seen so much, I'm very curious to hear what is wisdom? According to you, what is wisdom? Where have you encountered wisdom? Yeah, what is wisdom?
Okay. I was not expecting this question as the first question. However, wisdom today stands for me to always have the strength to choose relationships over ideology. That is the definition of wisdom for me today.
Wow. Okay.
And I think it's also some total of all the travel lessons and lessons that I've learned by experimenting with the last 12-14 years. This is the nichode of the last 12 years of being on the road and living on gift, to choose people over ideologies.
This is surprising coming from one of those people who I feel are ideologically on the purest end of the spectrum. Like I see you as a firm holder of your beliefs, a firm holder of the vision for the world that you believe in. So really curious. Yeah, I mean, I guess as we'll unpack this, more of this will come. Choosing Maitri over Siddhant. I think that that is what I'm picking. I'm picking from you. So, just wondering, where do we begin, Deepa? It's been a long journey, and I'm curious about early roots. Are early inspirations for you from your family? Are early inspirations what you're born with? Is it a slow radicalization? Is it a sudden epiphany? What happened?
There's been many slow incidents, but I think the bigger jhatka came. I had a breakup and I went through 1.5 years of suffering, and why me, and I'm so fantastic, but why is this happening to me? That whole loop that I went through. And then suddenly one day I don't know, from somewhere, I think it's just sheer grace, that from somewhere a thought came that the suffering will not go by living in the same thought paradigm, because that's where the suffering came from. So there has to be somewhere else where I have to go seek, question, or look into. And that new paradigm or a new stream of thought or a new stream of actions is going to be where the solution is going to be. Because the problem cannot be solved from the same space where the problem came from. So I have to move. I have to do some transcending. I have to move somewhere emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, all the alleys. I have to move somewhere. And that's what happened. And slowly I realized that everything that I'm doing so far is not bringing me, let's say, peace or contentment, for the lack of a lighter word. And then things just changed, you know. It's just I just moved from this to that, and I don't know how it happened, but it did. And now, yeah, I mean, it's wonderful. I mean, I'm very grateful for that breakup, because that actually, it was not a breakup, it was basically making up, you know, becoming beautiful pathways. That's how I see it.
Yeah, looks like you were able to transform it into something. A lot of us heartbroken are not able to perhaps do that, and that's quite very interesting that you were able to churn. And I love what you said, like उसी level पे जहाँ पे problem है, solution वहाँ से नहीं आएगा.
हाँ, पर ये you know, ये जो आपने लाइन यूज करी ना, I was able to, I feel कि ये मैंने ना कुछ, ये मेरी ना औकात के सब बाहर है, सब ये करना और ये सब होना और ये सब घटना. ये कहीं और से कुछ कोई एक मैजिकल स्पेस है, और उसकी जब कृपा होती है और मेहर होती है तो वो अपने आप ही कर देता है. So this is like a blessing to be able to move from suffering to, let's say, love. This is the blessing. And I don't have, like, if somebody says, give us the formula quickly, I don't have a formula. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how it happened, but it just did, And I have a feeling maybe it started from a thought where I told myself, okay, uh, yeah, it's happy to be born and I don't have to suffer. And things can come and go, but I don't have to be miserable about it. And maybe that thought kind of led me to other small milestones and to this day to day, where, where living on gift is really easy, where asking is really easy, where receiving is even easier, where there is no more ledgers of who's giving, how much who's giving, to whom am I giving, or who is giving to me. ये सब हिसाब किताब सब खत्म हो गया. So I feel this is, I don't know, some kripa.
I'm going to push you a bit on this, Deepa, that I mean, it is kripa, or like it may be an accident, but there is something that makes you more accident prone than others, no? Like a lot of people who perhaps sit and keep expecting something will happen. And I'm wondering whether it was entering the field of experiments or small actions or dialogue with friends. Like what made you, or are you still saying that it is 100% achanak kripa? Like I'm curious, because if it's purely kripa, did anything enable the kripa?
Yeah. Okay. So
If anything, yeah.
let's okay, ठीक है. Let's say, okay, some lot of kripa and also some aspect of a ratio of a of a skill, a muscle being built, or the muscle I've built to look and observe more deeply, and also to build a muscle of deep faith and trust, and to surrender, to say whatever is coming is okay, and to navigate through that. And only to strengthen these muscles, I think, is the reason why I do these cycle journeys or walking journeys across the country or in another country, where I leave the phone and money behind, and we see what comes, and we know whatever comes is going to be the best for that day. And it really happens. I mean, I can tell thousands of stories about that cycle journey. It really happens. And one has to be there to feel it, that when you want an apple, it's going to come, and when you want a shower, it's going to come, and when you need anything, you name it, it's going to come. And it's only in that space you can feel the full power of surrender and faith, that if I've been sent on this planet, I'm going to be taken care of. I don't have to worry. So I don't know if that answers.
Yeah, there's a lot in that answer. But I'm not going to unpack that as much as we have meandered to the cycle journey already. I was going to ask you about the other experiments before coming to the cycle yatra, because there are Adil Dukan, your experiments with food and farming and so on. But अब cycle yatra ही आ गई है, तो वहीं से शुरू कर लेते हैं. वहीं पे naturally meander भी हो गया है. So tell us about the yatras you've been on, and for people who don't know at all, what is this radical thing that you do, and why do you do what you do? Why तो तुमने थोड़ा आंसर कर दिया है कि muscles, they build muscles, but what is the nature of the experiment, and what's been that journey like?
So once upon a time, many years back, a friend was doing a cycling trip for many people, and he was doing it through Rajasthan for 7 days, and he had put it on Facebook, and he said, come. So I went to that trip, and with many people, and it was like the most natural thing to do. It didn't feel odd कि okay, पैसे नहीं है, फोन नहीं है, गांव में रहेंगे, खाना कौन खिलाएगा, सोएंगे कहाँ पे, चोट लगेगी तो क्या होगा, फर्स्ट एड किट नहीं लेके जा रहे हैं, पंक्चर किट भी नहीं है. So for me, it didn't shake me at all, and I don't have an answer to the why, but it didn't. And then I did one more like that again. And then I did the Dandi Yatra with 8 other people, which was walking from Ahmedabad to Dandi, 400 kilometers over 22 days, without phones and money, no prior arrangement, nothing. and just retracing the route that Gandhi must have taken in his own time when he did the Salt March. So, and also that, and these are really rough trips. You don't have to go to the edge. You're on the edge. The minute you leave this behind, you're on the edge, and you have like two shirts, and you have like two pants, and you have one chappal, and you have some toiletries, and you have one sun cap, one bottle, and you go because you have to carry your bag, and you cannot carry anything else. And it's yeah, it puts you to the edge, but it's unbelievable how things just keep happening. Like, yeah, and I want to talk more of that when I talk about this longest trip that I've done so far. And why, now that we are talking, why do I do this radical experiment? I think I I think if from the space from where this thought comes that let's go and do this, I trust this space. यहाँ से ये thought आया है कि like I was sitting, like if you told me 2 years back that I would have cycled from Delhi to Tamil Nadu without phones and money and with just one more person, and I would have just laughed because I'm not a cyclist, nor do I love it so much, and nor am I interested in such long journeys of I don't know, testing. It's not so much of my interest. But yeah, last year when I was just sitting, I was doing nothing. I was just sitting in Delhi, and suddenly I had a thought, okay, let's cycle down. And also because somebody had offered me a rental-free house in Auroville for 3 months, so that was my interest. And I don't fly in the country because of our carbon footprint and many things. And I didn't want to take the train because of Corona, and the trains were closed anyway. And then the thought came, okay, we can just cycle it down. एंड माय पेरेंट्स से कौन आएगा तुम्हारे साथ, कोई बेवकूफ़ ही आएगा बिना फोन बिना पैसे के, कौन करता है ये आजकल ना. तो आई सेड कि अच्छा ठीक है, ट्राई करेंगे. सो आई पुट इट ऑन फेसबुक एंड मेनी पीपल रोट टू मी, 10-12 लोग. तो मुझे लगता है मैं ही नहीं हूँ बेवकूफ, लोगों का इंटरेस्ट है इसमें. तो लोग जो करना चाहते हैं ऐसे रेडिकल एक्सपेरिमेंट्स या ऐसी, मतलब सड़क पे चले जाएं देखा जाएगा. तो 10-12 लोगों ने लिखा, पर सबको अपने फोन लाना था. जैसे कि फोन स्विच ऑफ कर लेंगे, यूज नहीं करेंगे, हफ्ते में एक बार यूज करेंगे, बड़े सारे टंटे टोले. तो मैंने कहा ये लाना ही नहीं है फोन, ये ना कुरियर करा दो तुम पौंडीचेरी सीधा. सो देन एक लड़के ने मुझे लिखा कि ठीक है, नो फोन्स नो मनी, आई गेट इट एंड आई एम ऑन एंड लेट्स मीट. सो मुझे मिलने आया मेरे घर पे. फिर उसने मुझसे पूछा कि भाई ठीक है फोन, और उसने कभी नहीं करा ये सब ना, ऐसे बिना फोन बिना पैसे कभी नहीं. तो उसने कहा कि हम जाएंगे तो कैसे आएगा, खाना कैसे आएगा, खाना कैसे खिलाओगी तुम. तो मैंने कहा पता नहीं है, फिर मैं खिला दूंगी. कहते फिर हम रहेंगे कहाँ, सोएंगे क्या. मैंने कहा दैट आल्सो आई डोंट नो, बट इट्स गोना हैपन. ही सेड सो यू डोंट नो एनीथिंग. आई सेड या, मोटा मोटा यही है कि आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग. तो ही सेड ओके, आई एम स्टिल इन. सो आई फील कि और भी मतलब है लोग who are willing to surrender to these experiments to see कि let's see what happens. And yeah, सो वही अब हाउ टू आंसर कि हाउ कम उसी की किस्मत में ये ट्रिप लिखी थी, वही क्यों आ गया, कोई और क्यों नहीं आया, किसी और क्यों कुछ लिखा. सेम विद उड़ीसा. आई वांटेड टू डू उड़ीसा सिमिलर वे फॉर अ मंथ, and I wanted to specifically go through the red corridor, the so-called Naxal belt. And Orissa is said to be the poorest state of our country, poorest in terms of GDP and economy and all this stuff. So and again many people wrote to me. I said कि भाई इस दिन सुबह भुवनेश्वर स्टेशन पे जो मिलेगा वही जाएगा. एक लड़की आई बस उस दिन, she came and then we left. So अब how to explain कि भाई वही क्यों थी, कैसे आ गई, ये कैसे डिजाइन हुआ, ये फ्री विल है कि ये डेस्टिनी है कि ये क्या है, ये सब मिस्ट्रीज है. इसका कभी कोई ना जवाब है और आगे ना जवाब आएगा.
Makes sense. And to surrender to the mystery rather than to try, I caught myself trying to logically make sense of something that's beyond logic and mysterious by its very nature.
And I feel कि ठीक है, थोड़ी बहुत मिस्ट्री रहनी चाहिए. सारे क्या आंसर पता करने हैं, क्या बुराई है, थोड़ी बहुत मिस्ट्री में रह सकते हैं भाई, कोई बात नहीं.
Yes, बिल्कुल. So this is radical level of mystery. So अब scene पूरा set है दीपा. You have set us up for the whole scene. The yatra is happening. There's no phone. There's no money. Over to you for what happened, and feel free to flow with your how was it, what are things that are popping up right now for you as you flash back into this. इस वक्त क्या क्या याद आ रहा है, कौन से yeah.
ऐसे लग रहा है अभी तो कि ऐसे ना कि ऐसी हमने ना जर्नी करी नहीं है, ऐसे लगता है ख्वाब में हुई है, क्योंकि इतनी 2 महीने इतने, मतलब ना टाइम, ना सेंस ऑफ टाइम था हमारे पास, ना सेंस ऑफ बिलोंगिंग थी, ना सेंस ऑफ इंडिविजुअलिटी थी, और ना सेंस ऑफ स्पेस था। कुछ ये सब चीजें नहीं थी। ये जो चीजें रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में हमें डील करनी पड़ती है ना, माई स्पेस, माई थिंग्स, माई लैपटॉप, और मेरे पैसे, और मेरा घर, और मेरा पानी, और मेरा फलाना, ये सब है ही नहीं, मेरा बिस्तर, ये चीजें एकदम गायब हो जाती हैं जब आप ऐसे ट्रिप्स करते हो। और इट रियली फील्स लाइक अ ड्रीम कि वाकई हमने करी है, मतलब हमने कर दी है, 2 महीने काट लिए किसी तरह हमने ऐसे सड़क पे बिना किसी चीज के। एंड बट apart from that, that it feels like a dream. It did happen, and we did get here. We did get to Tamil Nadu in 61 days. We did 2,400 kilometers.
Wow.
And but very slowly, like 2 months, we did 40 kilometers a day, starting at 8 a.m., finishing at 5:30 p.m. And it was really, मतलब कि जैसे मैं कभी किसी प्रोजेक्ट में काम करती हूँ तो बड़ा मुश्किल होता है कि हमारे रोल क्या है, ड्यूटीज क्या है, कौन क्या करेगा, फलाना, उस पर लड़ाइयाँ हो रही होती हैं। सड़क पे जब आपके पास ये सब दो चीजें नहीं होती ना, ऐसे फटाफट ना आप अपने आप ही ना आप सेट हो जाते हो, रोल्स अपने आप ही, इट्स लाइक अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, फॉर अगेन फॉर द लैक ऑफ अ बेटर वर्ड, इट्स अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल सिंक्रोनाइज्ड अरेंज मैरिज। फटाक से आप एकदम सिस्टम में बैठ जाते हो। सो हम, एंड दिस गाय आई डिड नॉट नो, दिस गाय हु केम विद मी, आई मेट हिम जस्ट ट्वाइस, hi bye types in the last 10 years. His name is Calvin. And so we started the trip, and 1-2 दिन बीते, और फिर उसको मैंने बोला एक दिन कि भाई भूख लग रही है, लाओ भाई 2-3 केले कहीं से, अब खिलाओ भाई। तो वो गया और आया खाली हाथ। मैंने कहा इसके भरोसे अगर खाने पे, इसके भरोसे रहे तो बिल्कुल खाना वाना मिलना नहीं है इस ट्रिप पे। तो वी रियलाइज वेरी क्विकली कि भाई फूड और एकोमोडेशन इसका स्किल नहीं है, ये नहीं ला पाएगा, ये मेरा स्किल है। देन वी रियलाइज कि भाई साइकिल मेंटेनेंस, टाइम कीपिंग, रूट डिजाइनिंग, मेडिक, स्मॉल किचन, नींबू पानी बनाना, ये सब छोले वोले चने खिलाना और मूंगफलियां खिलाना, ये सब में वो माहिर है। तो हमने फटाफट डिवाइड कर दिए रोल्स कि भाई खाना और रहना मैं लाऊंगी, बाकी सब इसका काम है। एंड very simply, like I would just the day would start at 8 a.m. or so, and then by 10 a.m., 11 a.m. we are hungry, and we would most people would see us or wave at us to say कि भाई आ जाओ खाना खा लो ऐसे। And sometimes when they would not say that, I would have to go to a place which is offering food, and I would say the full story कि हम 2 लोग हैं, हम दिल्ली से हैं, हम यात्रा कर रहे हैं बिना फोन बिना पैसे के, क्या आप एक रोटी खिला सकते हैं? एंड मोस्ट पीपल वुड से कि व्हाट आर यू सेइंग, एक रोटी, कम ऑन, वी विल गिव यू 10 रोटीज। आप साइकिल से जा रहे हैं मद्रास, मतलब हम अगले गांव में भी नहीं जाते, हम जो दूर है, आप इतनी दूर जा रहे हैं, ऑफ कोर्स हम खिलाएंगे। तो किसी ने कभी मना ही नहीं किया। इट जस्ट केम सो ब्यूटिफुली।
Lovely.
एंड ऑल्सो हमारे देश में जो यात्रा की मर्यादा है वो इट इज स्टिल देयर। सो व्हेन पीपल से कि यात्रा कर रहे हैं, उनको बोलना नहीं पड़ता कि फोन और पैसे नहीं लाए हैं। उनको पता है कि छोड़ के ही आए होंगे, क्योंकि यात्राएं होती ही ऐसी हैं, फिर मुड़ नहीं होती। और they would they would offer us everything, like so many people offered us money. They said कि हम घर से बाहर नहीं निकलते वॉलेट के, आप देश जा रहे हो एक दूसरे छोर पे बिना पैसों के, आप ले लो थोड़े पैसे हमसे। And it was one of our agreements amongst us कि we will refuse all the money, and we were offered money by at least 19-20 people from denominators 10 to 1,000। लोगों ने वॉलेट खाली कर दिया हमारे सामने, हमने लिए नहीं। So and they would just look at us and they'll hear us कि यात्रा पे हैं, they would just give. They would not even think twice. This is the value of a pilgrimage in at least our country. And so yeah, so getting food and accommodation on a yatra is not difficult. And also when you do this, you're automatically in a very humble mode. It's a you're a very different person. Like I'm not that person when I'm not on the yatra. I'm a totally different person. But in that mode, you're humble. Your whole energy is very light. You're carrying no baggage. You are nobody's. You are just you. Very clean. Very like just like a newborn, like pure energy. and people look at you and like we didn't even get a scratch. And we went through Hathras when the tribal incident had just happened in Delhi in October. The whole UP was burning, and journalists were there, and all this was happening. But we just went through UP without a scratch. And my parents were really worried कि हाय हाय लड़की UP से जा रही है, सबसे violent state of the country, falana dimkana, and nothing. People were the nicest. And what I can now recall as I'm thinking of this is कि अगर ये व्हाट्सएप और ये न्यूज़पेपर और ये क्या टीवी, इन तीनों से अगर दूर रहे ना, अगर ये सब नेगेटिव नेगेटिव न्यूज़ ब्लॉक कर दे, तो द वर्ल्ड इज अ ब्यूटीफुल प्लेस. Our journey without a scratch, without feeling insecure, or Calvin never felt he has to protect me today and oh, some man is talking to me. Nothing, nothing at all. And people ask him all the time, ki, how many times did you feel like protecting her, or when you slept in the night in a temple, did you feel unsafe? He said, no, not even. It didn't even cross our minds. Ki, are we safe today? And I feel on yatra, nothing can touch you because you are totally connected to this magical shield of the universe that everybody who comes in your path is there to, is for you. वो आप ही के लिए आया है. And like many things, like yeah, like couple of things I want to mention. Can I? Do you have a question?
Go on, please
go
feel
on?
free. I had a question, but I'd like you to flow as well.
हाँ,
So
कि
go for it,
जैसे
and then
कि
I'll ask. Yeah.
yeah, मतलब कि couple of things. एक तो the fear of people, the fear of the other, it is so prevalent कि हम विश्वास करने को राजी नहीं है कि दूसरा मेरा भला और सुख शांति चाहता है. ये हम भूल ही गए हैं. हमें लगता है दूसरा अटैक मोड में ही बैठा है, उसको हमेशा हमसे कुछ ना कुछ हमसे लेना ही है. और क्या, और एक ये जैसे हम एक गांव में रुके, वो पूछते हैं कि अच्छा रात को कौन से गांव में रुके, तो हमने कहा फलाना गांव में रुके. एंड दे वुड से अरे उनके यहाँ कैसे रुक गए, वो तो चोर हैं, आपसे चोरी नहीं करी उन्होंने. हमने कहा नहीं, हमको तो बड़े अच्छे से लगा. कहते वो गलती हो गई होगी, बहुत बड़े चोर हैं वो, हमारा गांव सबसे काइंड है, आपको हमारे यहाँ खाना सेवा रहना सब मिलेगा, और अगले दिन आप जब जाएंगे आप फिर से 40 किलोमीटर पे रुकेंगे, वो भी बहुत चोर हैं, आप खाना और थोड़ा पैसा हमसे लेके जाएं, क्योंकि इस गांव के बाद आपको कोई मदद वदद नहीं मिलने वाली. हमने कहा ठीक है. Anyway, we heard this out and then we still go on the next day. And next day we reached this village which is 40 kilometers away, and they said पिछली रात को आप कहाँ रुके थे, तो हमने कहा फलाने गांव में. कहते अरे वो तो कितने बड़े चोर हैं, आपसे चोरी नहीं करी. So this story goes on through the country, from state to state, from village to village. The same perception. Not even once we heard कि ओ उस गांव में रहे वो तो बड़े भले लोग हैं, अच्छा आप वहां रुके. Not even once. It's the same. Delhi versus UP, UP versus Rajasthan, Rajasthan versus MP, MP versus Maharashtra, Maharashtra versus Telangana, Telangana versus Andhra Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh versus Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu versus Pondicherry. Same thing. It hasn't changed. And it's beautiful to also see ki, from where are these perceptions coming from? ये हमारे कहाँ से हम सोच रहे हैं? How, like, from where how am I thinking कि UP is the most violent state? It is the most difficult state to go through. From where was I thinking? Because I had my guard up when we were going through UP. And UP is the biggest state, and it took us almost the longest days to get out of that state. It's so big. And we only did like one side of the state to get out of it to the next one. But I was wondering, why is my guard up? Where are these fears coming from? And they're all coming from other people who think UP is a difficult state and they haven't even been there and they only read about it. So that was one thing. But yeah, let's say something and then I'll say
No,
something.
I was curious about, thanks for sharing, and I'm sure there are lots of stories. I was curious about the challenges and the celebrations. Like you shared a lot of celebrations about being in a yatra space and how people received you. Curious about the challenges and how did you meet them? Were there challenges at all? And like everything, gender you've touched on, but I don't know, language or like what was anything challenging? Let me ask that way. And if so, what was it?
I didn't find it challenging at all, but there were some hard days. So I can share those hard days, like when the going gets tough. And one of this is like I had a fall at I just skid through. So I'd cut my knees, my elbows, my palms, everything is cut. And Calvin is the medic, so he has some things. He has betadine, something, and then he quickly bandages me up, and then and then you're in the middle of the highway. There's nothing, so you have to somehow, after some hours of rest, let's say 2-3 hours of rest, you have to get up, get on your cycle, learn how to ride with all your injuries to the next village where you can sleep in the night. So this was my hardest day. And you cannot shower, you cannot sit, you cannot stand, you need help in everything. You can't wash your clothes, you can't eat. You're totally, you're totally helpless. Matlab, now I'm able to reflect that receiving when you are healthy is so much easier than receiving when you're totally in the pits. It was like, I was feeling very guilty that my co-traveler has to do so much for me now, you know, he has to do everything, feed me food also, all these things. He has to wash my clothes, which he did happily. And I would have also done happily for him. But this was where I think I was able to see, oh, you know, all that you think that you can receive fully, it's not so true. Look at this. This you can't receive fully. This is where you're feeling guilty. So that was a very good, emotionally and also physically, very interesting day to watch.
What I'm gathering, Deepa, is this is actually a fair exception, right? Like from what you're sharing, it's filled with beautiful stories and a one-off stretch experience. Like it's filled with cute stories of kindness. Any heartwarming story that comes to you right now?
Plenty. So actually 2-3, which are my favorite. One's is when we had a puncture and Calvin was fixing the puncture outside somebody's house because there was shade. And then a woman comes out of the house and she says, "Aap hamare yahan khana khayenge?" And we always say yes because we are always hungry. So we say, yeah, खाएंगे. हमने कहा पंक्चर ठीक करेंगे, हाथ धोएंगे, फिर आपके यहाँ आ जाएंगे. मतलब just next door. So we go into the house after 15-20 minutes and then we sit down and she brings this big thali of food. मतलब हमने इतना सारा खाना नहीं देखा बहुत दिनों में. रोटी, सब्जी, दाल, पापड़, अचार, मीठा, you know, मतलब the works. And and we get talking and then we say, why did you invite us for lunch? Because, you know, like they knew nothing about us, what we were doing, where we were going, who are we. So we said, why did you invite us for lunch? He said, कुछ नहीं, 12 बज रहे थे, हमने अभी खाना खाया था, तो हमको लगा कि डिनर टाइम है, आपका भी डिनर टाइम है, तो ठीक है. It's fair to ask you. It was so simple for her to ask us.
Lunchtime, you mean, right?
Lunchtime. हाँ, dinner, sorry, lunch. Yeah, thank you. So कहता हमारा भी लंच टाइम है, आपका भी है, तो आप आके खा लो. तो हमने कहा ठीक है. फिर और थोड़ी उनसे बात करी, मदर एंड डॉटर ना, 2 people. सो और थोड़ी उनसे बात करी. फिर उन्होंने कहा कि एक्चुअली हमारे घर 5 साल बाद छत पे चूल्हे पे खाना बना है और सुबह हमें ऐसे लगा कि आज चूल्हे पे खाना बनाते हैं. और खाना हमें बनाना चाहिए था 2-3 लोगों के लिए, पर हमने 5 लोगों के लिए खाना बनाया. और जब हम ये खाना बना रहे थे, हम सुबह से हम सोच रहे कि हम क्यों बना रहे हैं चूल्हे पे खाना, इतनी मेहनत क्यों कर रहे हैं, के लिए बना रहे हैं हम. कहते आप जब शाम घर के बाहर आए तो वी रियलाइज फॉर यू वी हैव बीन कुकिंग.
Beautiful.
You will come. How do you explain this? It's yeah, it cannot be understood from the mind.
Yes, absolutely.
It DTH, it's direct to heart.
Yeah. Wow.
This is one. And this really, like, every time I think of her, Radhika is her name. And it really baffles me that how the universe has gauged my need before it even appears in front of me, that I will be hungry at 12 or 11 or whatever. Unbelievable. And then another incident. We are again cycling. We have a puncture. I think because of punctures, we have great stories. And we have a puncture and Calvin is fixing the puncture. And वो लगा 5-6 बार उसने फिक्स कर दिया, वो फिक्स ही नहीं हो रहा. फिर पता लगा कि ट्यूब ही खत्म हो गई है. तो ही इज रियली अपसेट कि तुम अलग से ट्यूब क्यों नहीं लाई, तुम बिल्कुल अनप्रिपेयर्ड हो इस ट्रिप के लिए. मुझे लगा मैं किसी प्रो के साथ आ रहा हूँ, मैं 3 ट्यूब लाया, तुम एक भी नहीं लाई, अब देखो अब क्या करेंगे. तो हमने कहा कुछ नहीं करेंगे. हम एक ढाबे पे बैठे थे जहाँ पे ये हो रहा था, लड़ाई हो रही थी हमारी, पहली और आखिरी लड़ाई, बिग फाइट. और साथ में बैठे हैं ढाबे पे 2-3 ट्रक वाले. उन्होंने कहा आप क्यों लड़ रहे हो, हम आपको चेन्नई तक ही छोड़ देंगे, हम वहीं जा रहे हैं, आप लड़ाई मत करो, आप हमारे ट्रक में साइकिल डाल दो, आप इतना कष्ट करके साइकिल से जा रहे हो, वील ड्रॉप यू टिल चेन्नई. and we'll not charge you, we'll keep you very well in Chennai. आपको किसी को बताने की जरूरत नहीं कि आप ट्रक में, आप बोल देना आप साइकिल पे ही आए हो.
Oh.
हमने कहा देखो इतना अच्छा ऑफर है, पर आप ना हमें ना 10 किलोमीटर आगे छोड़ दो जहाँ पे शहर है, जहाँ पे हम अपनी ट्यूब लेंगे और साइकिल ठीक करेंगे. तो उसने कहा ठीक है. तो ट्रक पे साइकिल डाली. कैल्विन इज पिस्ड ऑफ. हम जाते हैं आगे. उसने शहर में हमें उतारा और फिर हमने साइकिल घसीट के हम ले गए. फिर एक दुकान देखी जहाँ पे लग रहा था कि पंक्चर ठीक होगा. तो फिर सुनाई मैंने. ये मेरा काम है पूरी कहानी सुनाना, कहाँ से आ रहे हैं क्या कर रहे हैं, सब दिन में मैं 50 बार सुनाती हूँ. तो मैंने पूरा सुनाया. उसने कहा मैडम पर हम तो सिर्फ मोटरसाइकिल पंक्चर ठीक करते हैं. मैंने कहा अच्छा ठीक है, फिर आप बताओ कहाँ है दुकान. कहता एक्चुअली आपके पीछे जो खड़े हैं ना वो आपकी मदद करेंगे. तो हमारे पीछे there's a man who taps on Calvin's shoulder and says, come with me. So on these trips, when people say come with me, you go with them. There is no question of not going. So we follow him and we drag our cycle. We follow him and he takes us to a big cycle repair shop. और फटाफट हमारे कोई he calls somebody. The cycle is taken from my hands. It's turned upside down. वो ट्यूब लग रही है, नई ट्यूब आ रही है और पता नहीं साइकिल सफाई हो रही है. हमारे लिए एप्पल्स आ रहे हैं, शुगर केन जूस आ रहा है, कैल्विन की साइकिल की भी मरम्मत हो रही है, सब हो रहा है. एंड कैल्विन कम्स टू मी एंड he pokes me and he says, have you told him that we don't have money because he'll give us a bill? I said, yeah, but where is the time to tell him? It's happening too fast. When should I tell him? He said, you tell him. He's getting very agitated. So I go to this man. He's a little old. I go to him and I say, uncle, हम ऐसे दिल्ली से आ रहे हैं, यात्रा पे हैं और पैसे नहीं है. He said, पैसे मैंने मांगे ही नहीं है, मैंने आपको दूर से देख लिया था कि आपको मेरी मदद की जरूरत है मेरे को. And he was a Muslim. He said, Allah Mia send me to you to help you.
Wow.
And then as we stand there and talk to other people around us, we find out he is the cycle shop tycoon of the town. उस शहर की साइकिल, सारी साइकिलों की दुकानें उसकी हैं.
Wow.
How do you explain that this man finds you? This man.
Beautiful. You
Yeah.
can't. Yeah.
You can't. There's no explanation.
And such intuition, like, yeah, it's just so magical, like connecting to what you said right at the start, the magic.
And like another thing, like once we were cycling and Calvin was really one day craving for chicken. So he says, अल्लाह के नाम पे, ऐसी वे साइकिलिंग एंड चैटिंग ना, ऐसी इतना टाइम होता है हमारे पास, कहते हैं अल्लाह के नाम पे चिकन दे दे. He says it and he forgets about it. फिर शाम को we reach a place. हम वही हमारा 5-5:30 बजे सूरज ढलने से पहले we have to find accommodation to sleep. So we stop somewhere and 2-3 men are chatting and we are sitting next to them just chatting and they're telling us about कि उनके वहाँ पे कोई भी rivalry नहीं है. One is Hindu, one is Muslim, one is a tribal. They've been friends since they were born. ऐसी कहानियाँ. So the man said, the Hindu man, he said कि आप ना हमारे यहाँ रुक जाओ, आज हमारा घर 2 किलोमीटर पास में है, आप आ जाओ, हमारे यहाँ आ जाओ, आप 15-20 मिनट में आ जाना, तब तक मैं घर जाके आपके लिए मैं बोल देता हूँ घर में कि आप आ रहे हो, खाना बनेगा फिर आपके लिए. हमने कहा ठीक है हम आ जाएंगे. तो वो हम we are there chatting with the other two. He goes and then after 10 minutes he calls the other guy, the Muslim guy. There's a reason why I'm specifying these labels. You'll see. Otherwise, there's no need. So he calls up and he says कि हमारे यहाँ तो लड़के वाले देखने आ रहे हैं हमारी लड़की को, हम तो होस्ट नहीं कर सकते इनको, तो आप होस्ट कर लो. So the man asks us कि will you stay in our house? I said yeah, of course. He said yeah, but I'm a Muslim. I said yeah, it doesn't matter. We are happy to stay. He said पर you know what, हमारे घर ना सिर्फ आज चिकन ही बना है बस.
Wow.
So he said, to Calvin said, yeah, exactly. Great. That's exactly what I want to have. So how do you tally all this?
Yes, you can't.
Oh, yeah. And so I can tell like thousands of stories like that.
Sounds like, yeah, the magic.
सुबह कुछ सोचा और फिर शाम को it has been gifted to us. Like one more like incident. And we were cycling and it was like my first day of my periods and I was thinking ki, okay, today wherever we sleep, I hope I sleep next to a bathroom, you know. So that's it. I just had this thought and we are cycling, going on with a 40-50 kilometers. शाम को we stop at 5-5:30. बीच हाईवे में हम रुके. बगल में एक है कोरोना टेस्टिंग हॉस्पिटल, उसके बगल में है डॉक्टर्स रेजिडेंस और उसके राइट साइड में है एक वेडिंग रिजॉर्ट 25 एकड़ का, बड़ा आलीशान, फूल वूल लगे हुए हैं, ऐसे लग रहा है शादी होने वाली है 1-2 दिन में. तो आई गो टू द कोरोना टेस्टिंग हॉस्पिटल थिंकिंग कि यहाँ तो बेड होता ही है हमेशा. तो वहाँ गई, they looked at me, they say we don't do all this yatra vatra and host people and all, go somewhere else. So anyway I leave and then Calvin says check in the residence of the doctors now, you'll get some place. I said, no, I'm going to go across the road and ask the wedding resort people. So big, they'll have some place for us. It's 25 acres. And then I go in, I talk to the guard and I explain the whole story to him. And he said, कि मैं boss को बुलाता हूँ. I said, ठीक है. Boss is on his scooter checking out his property. He comes and then he says, Aadhaar card hai? I say, हाँ है. Then he tells the guard, इनको room number 9 दे दो. And they said, okay. He said, get on your cycle. Room number 9 is far. So we get on a cycle in the resort. We cycle to this room number 9. We go there. We open the door. A big bed, big duvet, big mirror. हमने mirror नहीं देखा था. बहुत दिन हो गए थे. Big bathroom with a tap, with a bucket, with a shower, with a basin. All these things are quickly forgotten because we haven't seen this in a while. And I was thinking, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted for this night, and it has come. और अगले दिन वहाँ पे एक शादी है. तो रात को वो सब बन रही, जलेबियाँ, गुलाब जामुन, समोसे, ये सब. We have a big buffet, big meal we have, and it's, yeah. And how to explain this?
True. So, Deepa, just wondering what you said earlier, the capacity to look and observe deeply, because you mentioned that is one muscle and surrender is another muscle. So I'm curious about this. Is it that magic is already happening in all our lives and we don't notice, or is it that the universe is like a vending machine where you have to first put in a coin, which is your leap of faith, and then the thing comes? Like which of the two, or both? I don't know. Curious about that. Is it already happening, or do we have to take a leap and it happens, or like yeah?
I think पता नहीं मुझे, मतलब राइट आंसर रॉन्ग आंसर पता नहीं, पर मुझे लग रहा है कि हमेशा हो ही रहा है हमेशा. मतलब हम मैजिक में ही बैठे हैं और कभी कभी हमारी देखने की कैपेसिटी, we have to sharpen it to see it. And yeah, I feel we're sitting in abundance and gifts. मतलब लोग बोलते हैं कि कैसे, how do we feel abundance? I said एक दिन ना कपड़े गिन लेना अपने, मतलब मैनुअली काउंट योर क्लोथ्स, मैनुअली एवरी पीस. अभी वो अपने आप ही गिनते गिनते ही मुझे लगता है कुछ भाव बदल जाएगा अंदर ही.
Yes.
तो
So magic is happening all around.
yeah, we're absolutely, at least, and then I mean after, well, for me it continues to happen and people say, how is it happening to you? I said, I don't know how it is happening, but I feel, I think I'm able to see it from a space of, not always, but mostly to see it from a space of that this is the natural code of the world. The circle of gift is how it is. It has always happened, and in the villages it always happens. They fed two of us, the whole country fed two of us in these 2 months, and nobody thought ki, oh, when will you feed us? When should we come to Delhi to be fed by you? They are not looking at it like that. They are saying people are just people give fully, and when I feel full, I give fully, and then somehow the circle of gift is going to come to them, but it doesn't have to go through me. आपने एप्पल दिए तो आप ही को एप्पल थोड़ी वापस करना है. आप तो और लोग भी तो खाएंगे, उनको दे देंगे, फिर कहीं और से आपके पास एप्पल आ जाएगा. आपके पास एप्पल आना चाहिए. मुझसे आना चाहिए वो तो फिर बहुत ही खतरनाक ईगो ट्रिप है. वो तो बहुत, फिर उस पे तो बहुत ही मुश्किल चल रहा है.
Dangerous.
मैं ही दूंगी.
So Deepak, curious that not everybody may be ready for a 2-month yatra without phone, without money across the country, and yet small experiments might be great. So just wondering what kind of invitations would you want to make to all of us to start playing with this magic or start tapping into it?
हाँ, so we can start with XS to XXL. ठीक है, ऐसे मतलब extra small
XS to XXL.
extra small experiments to extra large experiments.
Okay.
We can do that. We can look at a spectrum of this. So what can happen is you can step out of the house one day without phone and money, take a walk and see how it is. That's one way. And if you feel one day is great, then you can do 2 days, 3 days. ऐसे करके 7 दिन भी कर सकते हो. And there are many people who are doing these journeys or experiments, and then to tag along with them is a great way to learn. For example, I'm going from now Auroville to Goa around 15 November or so, and if anybody on this call feels like with that 25 day or 30 day or 20 day something, and you're welcome to come. And you write to me, you'll get my email from one of these people. So you write to me and you come and you see how it is. And
It's
if
an
you
offer right there.
yeah, and if you feel it's too much, so you can always leave in 7 days, 10 days, 20 days, 15 days. जब लग रहा है कि ज्यादा हो रहा है आप जा सकते हैं. Exit clause है. It's not forever. And of course, there are bigger trips that me and some 2-3 other friends, we are thinking of. We would like to walk through Africa for 3-4 years without phones and money.
Wow.
That is the grand invitation. If somebody is keen to go to Africa and do a walking or a cycling trip and take a break from the older life for 3-4 years, you are welcome to step.
Wow, that sounds like the XXXL experiment. Questions have started, and I'm going to ask people for questions, and then I'll ask my final question. Omkar is asking for a logistical question. Is there a specific start to the Goa cycle trip?
Around 15th November.
15th November,
Like
Omkar,
that,
is
yeah.
the cycle day. Yeah, also opening the audience, the Q&A for the audience, a couple of questions if questions have popped up. I think for me also, Deepa, what you shared evoked a very beyond rational, magical space. I think it's like tuning. Universe के साथ जो तुमने tuning बैठ गई है, I think that's a very beautiful, magical thing. I'm going to ask about asking and receiving because I struggle a lot with asking and receiving. Like I go all awkward while asking. Maybe receiving is not so tough. Asking is tough. I don't know. So we struggle a lot with it. What are we not doing to go into the flow? Like क्या हो रहा है? Ego आ रहा है या क्या चल रहा है? Asking or receiving में?
आई थिंक ना सुनने की एबिलिटी थोड़ी हमारी ना कमजोर है, तो इसलिए
हाँ.
आस्किंग से डर लगता है. तो जैसे कि तमिलनाडु में जब हम आए, तमिलनाडु में भैया ना कोई हिंदी बोलता है ना कोई अंग्रेजी बोलता है, तमिल बोलते हैं, और तमिल हमें दूर दूर तक आती नहीं थी. तो हाउ टू आस्क फॉर फूड, हाउ टू आस्क फॉर अकोमोडेशन. सो आई वुड, माय फर्स्ट टास्क वाज टू गो अराउंड wherever we stopped. I would ask people Tamil or English. I would go asking people this first establishing language. Amongst 10 people, somebody would say English. Then I will say, come. Okay. Then I'll explain a whole story in English and I'll say, can you explain this lady in English, in Tamil, ask her to give us one idli. So this would go on. It is basically asking, also asking to know when you, asking is what? Asking is making a request. And when you request, the answer can also be no. And when you know, you say no problem. Like when I ask for food also, I would say कि please आप एक रोटी दे सकते हैं, और आप नहीं दे सकते तो कोई बात नहीं, हम आगे पूछ लेंगे, आप चिंता ना करें, बिल्कुल. So how that the other person whom you asked, you relieve him from the pressure of saying yes.
Yeah, nice. So that's a gentle ask with saying it's okay if you say no, because yeah, saying no is also a bar.
बेसिकली टू से कि भाई रिश्ता बरकरार है, यस हो या नो ना हो, रिश्ता यस और नो से ऊपर है. रिलेशनशिप अबव दीज आंसर्स, सो दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू चेंज. डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. सो या कि ये तो प्रैक्टिकल है कि भाई मुझे एप्पल चाहिए, आपसे मैं मांग रही हूँ, आप अगर यस बोलेंगे तो आपसे खाएंगे, आप नो बोलेंगे तो मैं कहीं और पूछूंगा, पर ये नहीं कि आपसे बात नहीं करूंगा अब जिंदगी भर. So asking with this kind of a requesting with this kind of a reassurance of trust, this I feel this changes.
Beautiful. Yeah. Deepa, तुम्हारा डर के साथ क्या रिश्ता है? Do you feel scared? Are you gone fearless? What is your relationship? You've done so many radical things which sound like far out. How are you and fear related now? Like, yeah.
मेरे को लगता है अच्छा रिश्ता है डर के साथ. जब आता है तो फिर मैं अच्छे से निभाती हूँ. और I feel how I see fear and other some feelings which are straight away termed as unpleasant is to say ki the feelings come because we probably have not befriended them, and that's why they keep coming, and they keep coming stronger to assert their right more and more. And also understand ki within in the Deepa that I know, there are also many other Deepas that I have not befriended. The Deepa who gets scared, and the Deepa who is probably vulnerable, the Deepa sometimes who seeks a partner, and the Deepa who wants to travel alone, and the Deepa who wants to talk to many people, and then one day she doesn't want to talk to anybody. How to befriend the many Deepas within this one entity that I know of. And I feel when the fear comes, I say, yeah, okay, you're scared and it's okay. We can be scared. For example, in the Orissa trip, हमारा Okay, I see a question.
I'll read the question.
Cool.
Go ahead.
So हमारे उड़ीसा trip में I was with, like, people say कि was this journey easy because there was a man. So in the Odisha trip there was a girl. We were two girls and two of us, and we were stuck. We were cycling somewhere and it was very high. So we put the cycles on a truck to get us across the high path. The truck broke down on 1st of January. The truck broke down and it was 3:34 p.m. and we thought कि truck ठीक हो जाएगा 5:30 तक. We will be in some safe village or somewhere. We will not be in the middle of some strange jungle. It is 4:30, it is 5, it is 5:36. The truck is not moving. The truck is not getting repaired. And the truck bhaiya and his attendant, they're really nice. They say, you know, we're in a village. Everybody's drinking. It's 1st January. It is really, you know, we are feeling very scared because if something happens, we will not be able to save you. So he said, we request you to get off the truck and hide in the jungle till the truck is repaired.
Oh.
Happening at 6:30 p.m. Beautiful starry night. You know, everything is beautiful. It's a beautiful jungle, beautiful starry night. So we get out of the truck. This one of the bhaiyas, he takes us with his small light. He hides us in the jungle, and he says, if you see anybody coming into this where you're hiding, we're basically standing behind some trees. He says, if anybody you feel is coming and that person is not me, you just go high up. And he says this and he leaves. And he's gone to the truck to fix it. And we are standing in this middle of the jungle and with 1,000 thoughts running in our heads. And we don't know what to do. And now when I look back and I think, I don't know what I thought. I was just, I was not fearless at all. I was just waiting for this night to get over. And it is okay to acknowledge, to say, okay, you didn't think of this and this is happening and you're scared and and you can be scared. I am allowed to feel, and whose pressure is it for me? Whose pressure am I putting on myself to say, okay, no, I cannot feel fear. So, and then this friend of mine, she said something to me and I told her, you know, till the truck doesn't start, don't talk to me because I have nothing to say right now. So don't talk to me, don't say anything to me, don't move, don't crunch any leaves because, you know, don't do anything. Just stand quietly and just allow me that space to just gather this, because she came on this journey thinking that I am some pro, but the pro cannot fix this stuff. I am not I can't fix all this stuff. And if something happens, whatever this something that we keep talking about, something happens, if she's attacked, I mean, I'll have to deal with many things, responsibility, guilt, many things. So so we stood there and I just stood there and I told the universe that, just fix it. It's beyond me. Fix this, get us out and quickly. And then we hear, after I don't know how many hours, we hear the truck start. We hear the man come to us with a small torch and he said, chalo. And then we go down, we sit in the truck, we go quickly, and then that's it. That's how the night gets over. But it did. So I feel it's okay to feel fear or other feelings that we may have.
Love the different deepas that you introduced in your answer. I'm going to take this question from Jogi. How has your idea of self transformed with yatras? Any struggle between the role and identity you define for yourself in life and what the universe designs for you?
I feel eventually on a journey, and I think Jogi is Nanika and she has done yatras like this and she may relate to this. I feel all of it merges into, when you do long journeys, everything becomes just one. There is no gap between the self and the person who's doing the yatra and the person that the universe is trying to transform and all this stuff. It all just becomes this one oneness. I don't know, one thing. It just becomes one. It all kind of merges into one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what happens. So that's why I invite people to do longer trips, because on shorter trips you get a glimpse of it, but you're not able to see when the flow is in full flow. So when you do a longer trip like that, 20-30 दिन तो settle होने में लगते हैं. Second महीने में लगता है कि वाह,
अब फ्लो हो रहा है.
क्या हो रहा है ये तो कि यार you feel कि okay you just all my you in the, it's only after 20-25 days you realize कि my only job in this yatra is to cycle. I have to do nothing else. I just have
Wow.
to move.
Just cycle.
Yeah, just cycle. I have to remove all the resistance to movement and everything is going to flow. That's how I see it.
It's a beautiful note to pause on, to cycle
Yeah.
and let everything flow. Thank you so much, Deepa, and thank you everyone for sitting through this beautiful conversation. Deepa is not only on the Zoom call, but unko milne mein asli, if you really want to experience her in person, you can set an intention to the same universe कि आपके दीपा के साथ paths cross हो और इंशाल्लाह होंगे भी. It's a joy to meet you, Deepa, and in person also. So setting that intention as well.
Yes,
And a
yes.
big hug.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so much. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you.
you. Thank you, everybody.